I shall never bend the knee to a cur such as Yuan Shu. Liu Jian will not fall so long as I am governor.
There is no need to attack head-on. Take control of the garrison and surround the castle. This fight is mine, and no one else's.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Follow me! An opening!
We cannot afford to underestimate this enemy. Ready the rear guard. It's time to move.
See, they still have some fight left in them. At this rate, we're going to be surrounded. First, let's take the garrisons along the river. For then, we can take out the bridges with fire arrows.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Nice try.
Tables turn.
Good eye.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
Now we can focus on taking out this bridge. Lose the arrows! Seizing this location is the first step. Let's keep this momentum going.
We mustn't let the enemy gain a foothold here. Take back the garrison! Post-haste!
Looking rough.
We mustn't let up just because we took the garrison. We need to think about how to defend it now.
An even match. We must push harder. This territory, the enemy officer has been defeated.
Destroying bridges to keep the enemy at bay. The enemy general is certainly bold. We cannot let their schemes go unchallenged any longer. Mobilize the army. Defend the bridges.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this!
This territory, the enemy officer has been
Damn
defeated.
it all! We'll have to find another route! In advance!
I see it.
Is that it?
Brother, how dependable you have become now. It pleases me to see how
enemy
well
officer
you've taken to
has been
leadership.
defeated.
We've taken half the garrisons. Keep up the momentum and continue your assault.
Looking rough. Turn the table.
This battle has always been about imposing Yuan Shu's will. Those who oppose us shall mock us as his puppets.
The enemy officer
But we must
been
take such
defeated.
ridicule in stride. For the sake of ourselves and those who fight for us. That is both our duty and our pride.
An opening. Take this.
take this.
Take this.
Tables turn. Time to attack. This territory is out. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
Everything's going to plan. Now the enemy has no way forward. The enemy seems to be destroying the bridges. Some of our men may have already been stranded because of them. We can't let them slow us down too. Everyone, time to show your true mettle. Bring them down.
What? How have they made it this far already? The enemy cannot be allowed to reach the gates. Defend them! Post haste!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
A little rash to be charging in alone for the sake of valor. Guess you want to die.
An opening. Let's go.
Looking rough. Here's the resistance is futile.
Turn the table.
I have crushed this enemy officer beneath me.
With all my might. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this! I see it. Can't believe
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Couldn't be going any better for
The
us.
enemy officer
Elation
has been
pulses
defeated.
through our ranks.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
You are a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
This officer bows before the might of the Sun family.
Liu Kang! We have taken control of all the garrisons. The battle is done. For the sake of Liu Zhang's people, surrender!
So I must swallow my pride to prevent more blood from being spilled. If I truly fight for the people, then surrender is my only option. Ah, I see. So that is what you're after. I have nothing more to say to you. Strike me down, but make it quick.
We didn't come here to kill you. Just give up your position as governor. That's all we want.
Huh. So the tiger cub turned hunting dog has learned to covet power in the same way as his master, Yuan Shu. Lord Sun Jian would be so displeased.
Thinking about how my father would have viewed this won't change a thing. But I can tell you one thing I know for sure. I'm not fighting this battle for Yuan Shu. I'm fighting in order to achieve my own goal.
Oh?
I came here, ready to fight to the end with pride in my heart. There's nothing you can say that'll change that. I am the son of Sun Jian, the Tiger of Jiandong. And No battle of mine will ever bring shame upon his name.
Interesting. Well, son of the House of Sun, you're the winner here. If you won't cut me down, then I will hold my tongue. The land of Liu Jiang is yours.
How infuriating! He spared Liu Kang's life and now seeks to take the title of governor for himself. Sun Ce's insolence is growing tiresome. I take my eyes off him for one moment and this happens.
Lord Yuan Shu, do you plan on allowing him to claim the governorship of Liujiang?
Of course not! If I did that, who knows what he might ask for next? Someone else will be made governor of Liujiang. Tell Sun Ce that he will be given 1 battalion for his trouble.
Yes, sir.
I am sure it is obvious, but I have no intention of actually giving him a battalion. I just need to keep stringing them along. What would I do if my juiciest fruit rolled away?
You want to know if I have any honey?
Hey, Shang. Saw seems a little different these days, don't you think?
Yes, it's like he's found his sense of purpose. You can see it in his face. I know a lot has been going on recently, but I wonder if something happened.
Maybe. Either way, nothing would make me happier than knowing he has decided on his plan for the future.
Right. Seeing him like that brings back such good memories. I can't help but remember those times back in Changsha.
Yes. The father was still around then, along with Zhou Yu, Huang Gai, and the others. I want to return to times like that again as soon as possible. Let's do whatever we can to make that happen.
Sorry to come in uninvited. I actually have something I need to ask of you. I need you to go and meet Zhou Yu in Danyang, and to tell him that we are ready. I don't want Yuan Shu to know about this until the message is delivered. If he sees Shancheng or Chuen going, he'll know we're up to something. I knew Yuan Shu's intentions from the beginning. As long as we're in his service, we'll be stuck doing his dirty work. Father said we need to be prepared to ally ourselves with beasts if we wanted to keep the Imperial Seal safe in such times. But while we're mere servants of that animal, we won't achieve anything. We must have the resolve to walk our own path, on our own feet. It's a matter of pride. I'm counting. You must bring Zhou Yu back with you. We cannot start without him here.
They said he would send a messenger, but I hadn't imagined it would be you. I have a rough grasp of the situation already. Sun Ce and I have exchanged messages at every opportunity. Everything is ready on our end. We've all been waiting for this moment. I'd really like to move out immediately, but... There is a small group of spies in the area. We can't be sure if Yuan Shu has caught on to Sun Ce's plan or not. But I am certain that he is wary of us contacting each other. That's why I've been extra careful to send my letters to him in secret. But now... now that Sun Ce is prepared to be independent from Yuan Shu, I suppose secrecy is no longer required. All right. I guess it's time to follow his example and find the courage to charge through enemy lines. We'll make it together. My wisdom shall bring victory to us all!
Halt! You shall go no further!
So the way is guarded. Even so, I have no intention of stopping here. I will fight for the sake of my comrades.
The enemy officer has been
If you
defeated.
choose to stand in my way,
Looking rough.
then prepare for battle!
Such strength! Send word to our allies! Tell them to bolster the ranks and stay vigilant!
The enemy officer
I
has
see
been
you
defeated.
further honed your skills. Let us continue on.
They're here! Destroy them!
Do they think they can stop us with such a pitiful resistance? We shall make short work of
The
them.
enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go! Now, prepare yourselves!
We should be careful. The terrain here is dangerous.
Now!
Is that it? Is that it? Good eye!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
They're here! Everyone, loose your arrows!
So they had archers hidden away. We can't keep fighting under a rain of arrows.
Let's go!
Take out the archers as we go.
Don't let them get away! Follow them! Fill them with arrows!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
They're persistent. I'll give them that. Should we try to shake them, or simply eliminate them? I don't think there's another way through. We'll have to scale the cliff. We'll be completely defenseless during the climb. We should make sure the way is clear before we start.
In accordance with Lord Yuan Shu's orders, you shall go no further.
Then let this be known to Lord Yuan Shu. We are not subject to his orders.
All my might!
Can't believe this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
Now! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough.
Head in. Now! Take that! Oh my God! Got this!
Did I think
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go. Now. Let's go. Let's go.
Ready?
Loose your arrows! Is that it?
They have archers hidden here too? I've had about enough of their scheming. Lots of trees and buildings here. The perfect spot for an ambush by archers.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
There aren't any bridges nearby, are there? We shall have to find a ford and cross over there.
The enemy
We
officer
will be vulnerable
has
when
been
crossing
defeated.
the river, so we should make sure there are no enemies around first.
Infested.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Take this!
Let's go. Now. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
We made it across. Now, let us hurry.
So, you've made it this far, I see. But I can't let you go any further.
Is that it?
They've brought quite the arsenal. We can't afford to linger within their range. Stick to the shadows. We'll take advantage of any gaps in their defenses and advance.
Let's go. You fight with tenacity. But this is where you meet your doom!
Looking rough.
They're attacking from all sides simultaneously. We'll have to time our counterattack perfectly.
Lord Yuan Shu's will is absolute. You should fall back while you still draw breath.
Thank you for the warning. But this route is worth risking life and limb for.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Against Lord Yuan Shu's will.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
There
has
is
been
only
defeated.
one thing that I regret, and that is breaking a promise I made to a friend.
Let's go.
That it.
Let's go. This territory. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
You have done well to make it this far, but you are clearly spent. You will find the path ahead is only more grueling.
I'm raring to go.
They had elite troops in reserve, but we are so close to our goal.
Good eye.
This is the final
The
obstacle.
enemy officer
Let's do
has
this.
been defeated.
Come at me.
Bastards! You will suffer for going against Lord Yuan Shu.
I've been waiting for this.
I've proved I'm a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms. officer has been defeated.
It's truly a fool's way to die.
Lord Yuan Shu will one day rule above all and grant us his protection. It is foolish to refuse such grace.
Is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated. Let's go.
You damn fools! When the world descends into chaos, you will see the error of your ways.
Now,
The road will only grow more dangerous from here.
let's go.
Of that, we can be sure. You have my heartfelt gratitude. Thanks to you, we are one step closer to our goal. Now, let's go. To my dear friend, to Sun Ce. I thought you might have worried yourself to death. But look at you. Healthy as ever.
Zhou Yu! You're here at last. You sure kept me waiting.
What kind of greeting is that? Well, for better or for worse.
Sorry. It just doesn't feel like it's been that long. We've been in contact this whole time, right? You were with me all along to keep me from losing hope. If it wasn't for that, I'd have eventually given up on so much of what we planned. Quan and Shanxiang's safety. Everything my father wanted for us. My dreams for our future. None of it would have been possible. Thanks for everything, Zhou Yu. We couldn't have done it without your help. I don't know what I'd do without you.
Well, imagine that. I was just about to say the same to you. Without someone to look after, I'd barely be motivated to get up in the morning. Sun Ce, are you sure you're ready to do this?
Yes. I'm ready to do everything we've planned. I'm ready to... In exchange, I'm going to make sure everyone who belongs with us is able... And then, we're going to raise our banner over Jiangdong together. It wasn't the seal itself that my father wanted to protect. He fought for our kingdom, for our protection, and for the honor of our family. I will continue his quest to build a kingdom that can protect all that is good in this world. Are you with me, Zhou Yu?
Of course. I pledge to do all in my power, my lord.
Sun Ce has dispelled his doubts and discovered his path. Though lacking the wisdom of years, his spirit burns with unmatched fervor. If his small spark is guarded and given proper kindling, eventually it will grow into a great blade, a blaze that will light up the realm, spreading hope to people with its warmth. Guardian of peace, if you believe that Sun Ce is the hero that will bring an end to the chaos, then walk alongside him.
Well...
Did it go well, Sun Ce?
Yes. The Imperial Seal has been delivered safely. Yuan Shu must have been desperate to get his hands on it. He accepted all of our demands without a word of complaint. Now we finally got Huang Gai and the others back. And we're no longer mere tools for him to use.
Good. I'm glad to hear it. You seem happier than you were during our days guarding the seal.
Yeah. I do feel strangely refreshed. It must have been more of a burden on me than I thought.
Now that the authority of the Han is waning, the seal has begun to lose its value. Ridding ourselves of it now was by far the better choice. What we need for the road ahead is not authority. It is the power to survive among all of the other forces vying for supremacy.
Well said. I agree with you there. We are about to embark on a quest to establish a new kingdom of our own in Jiangdong. Would you be willing to join us? I'm sure Chuan, Shangxiang, Huang Gai, and everyone else would be happy to have you.
Your strength is an essential asset for us. And both Sun Ce and I would like nothing more than to be able to fight by your side.
But we understand that this is a very big decision. One that will impact your future. Please think carefully before making your choice. Really? You'll join us? Thank you. You've made me a very happy man.
Yes, thank you. You've given us all so much hope. It's strange. The moment I heard your answer, my mind was suddenly filled with grand dreams for our future.
You're quite enthusiastic about this, Zhou. It's so good to have you with us. Together, we will build a kingdom of our own.
Cao Cao rose above his many rival warlords to gain control over the imperial throne. He made
I've handed the Imperial Seal over to Yuan Shu, though Father gave his life to protect it. I have to admit, I don't regret letting it go in the slightest. Now we've gotten back what's important. Our freedom, our pride, and our comrade. Losing all that made me realize that without power, you can't protect anything. That's why I want to establish a domain here in Jiangdong, as a place where we can grow strong enough to protect what we cherish. I know we still have a long road ahead of us, but will you stand by me all the same?
You don't even need to ask.
Indeed, our resolve is as hard as iron.
As vassals of the Sun clan, all of us are ready to follow you to the very end.
That's good to hear. I'm glad to have found such reliable allies.
By the way, brother, I haven't seen Shangxiang around.
Our sister should be returning soon enough, along with another ally of ours.
Who might that be?
So, we're here.
Ah!
So, you're willing to fight alongside us, then?
The pleasure is all ours. After all, there are a lot of things we'll be needing your help with.
That should be everyone.
Yes. It's true that we're starting over from nothing. But with all of you, I know we can accomplish our goal. I will do my best in whatever way I can. But I'm also counting on each of you. What's this? Why, it's quiz time. What frick?
I've been thinking about you constantly, so I was a little flustered to actually see you. Do you have a moment now? There's something I'd like to ask you. Well, perhaps Perhaps it's a bit late to ask now, but there's something I'd really like to know. Why? Why did you fight alongside us? Sorry for worrying you. If you hadn't come, I'm really not sure what would have happened. I'm truly glad that you came with me. I was really struggling while serving Yuan Shu. If you hadn't helped me get past my anxieties and indecision, I'm sure I would have lost sight of what I needed to do. But I think sticking it out through that period allowed me to become a little stronger day by day. And I don't intend to leave the battlefield behind. I'm going to show everyone they can rely on me to take them forward. Just like you did for me back then, in that battle. Thank you. I won't let your support go to waste. And moving forward, I'm sure there will be many times when I fail or feel discouraged. So I would appreciate having your guidance for a little longer. You're someone No, forget it for now. I know I can count on you.
Lord Huanggai, Lord Chengpu, everyone's back again!
Thank you.
We two serve as the fangs and claws. Hey!
Again, with the wind at our back.
Allow me to thank you again for supporting Lord Sun Jian all this time. Today only happened thanks to you. Never one to gloat, are you? But modesty in excess is akin to mockery. Now, this is coming from an old grouch like me, so just take the compliment for once. And now we are fellow officers of the Sun clan. So let us both do our best to bring Lord Sun Jian success, and do Lord Sun Jian proud.
We two serve as the fangs and claws. What's this? Why, it's quiz time.
Lord Sun Jian sure seemed to be enjoying himself at the banquet.
Let's begin. Now then. Fine. Now then.
That helped.
One guy.
We can do it! This is but the first step on our journey to creating our own kingdom!
The enemy is ready and waiting in a strong defensive position. Our first move should be to make small incursions to see how they react.
Time to advance! Take this!
Try all you can. The enemy officer
won't break through
has
our
been
defenses
defeated.
so easily!
This territory is ours.
Let's go! The enemy has halted their advance. Now, attack! Flank them from the north and south!
They're using barricades to block our advance and counter-attacking with archers. More or less as I expected. All troops, mobilize to engage the incoming enemies. Drive them back and then use everything we have to take their bases.
I will keep the vanguard at bay. You may fight without fear of a blade to the back.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
That is the perfect chance. We can attack Sun Jian from behind. With all my might. Begin advancing.
Get ready. We're moving to take Liu Yao's base.
This territory, the enemy officer
We must
has been
help
defeated.
Lord Sun Jian. Let's go. I am Jian Qing. I came with haste when I heard Lord Sun Jian was raising an army. Zhong Tai, the warrior attacking the north flank is a friend of mine. We have come to lend you our strength. Take that!
Right. Don't let that fire peter out.
The enemy officer
Everything you can
has
muster
been
to
defeated.
achieve victory for Lord Sun.
We've taken
The
the
enemy
strategic
officer
positions.
has been defeated.
Now, prepare the catapults.
This territory is ours.
Let's go. We'll have to attack with catapults from the north and south to break their defenses. We must take the rest of their bases post-haste.
Damn! I couldn't stop them. I have failed you all.
Regained our footing.
The enemy officer
Now,
has been
the
defeated.
real fight begins. I know how to get the job done. Let's go. Let's go. Now, choosing solitude on the battlefield. You must be good. Let us fight! Adversary indeed! Take this! Take that!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I can't believe it!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go! When did Sun Jian's forces gain such strength? Was Warlord Liu Yao immediately? We did it! This is our first victory!
Well done to all of you. Our first step in making Jiangdong ours was a success.
The enemy's defenses were solid, but things went unexpectedly well.
They did. Because of you and everyone else in this clan. And also due to Zhoutai and Zhangqing's support. You both have my gratitude.
Your words are much too kind, my lord.
I have been hearing of your bravery for some time. It is an honor to be under your command. There are many others like us who wish to serve you. Together, we will defeat Liu Yao.
This is great news. It seems you're even more renowned than I thought, brother.
It's a little embarrassing. Although, I'm not going to complain.
Now is not the time to relax, Sun Ce. Our next battle will most likely be at the hills of Shenting, with Liu Yao leading his own men to stop our advance.
Let him come. We have a tailwind pushing us forward. We'll finish this once and for all.
I almost didn't recognize you. I see you have new clothing. It suits you well. Ziluan, I must ask you again. Can the hero you've chosen bring peace to the realm? Of course, nothing has been settled yet, but be careful. For if your hero throws this land into turmoil, I must put an end to him. Pray that our paths merely intersect and do not collide.
At this rate, I won't even be able to protect myself. I'll have to start with relearning the basic weapon stances.
Yes, my lord.
I am grateful that you had the patience to train with someone as unskilled as myself. Do not hesitate to point out my faults in the future.
Yes, my lord.
Are you here to train as well? Your constant efforts to hone your skills for the battlefield have not gone unnoticed. I had also found a spare moment to train. Zhoutai was just teaching me how to handle a weapon. Zhoutai has done me a great service by helping me during his time off.
It is nothing.
You do not need to spare my feeling. Under normal circumstances, a man of your talents would be fulfilling his potential on the front lines with Sa.
Lord Sun Jian, please.
No. I need to make this clear to you right now. I am sorry for my lack of experience. I will continue to devote myself to improving my skills, so that I will not be such a burden.
A burden? I never thought. But I believe that is a fine...
Yes. Zhoutai is a true warrior. I believe that he may be of service to you You two should take this opportunity to get to know each other better. Zhoutai must be tired from keeping me...
How did it... I have my doubts that you are interested in a conversation with a man of so few words as myself. Maybe, but that does not change the truth. Your few words carry much wisdom. I am simply a boor. I will endeavor to learn from your experience.
Let's begin.
Fine.
Now then.
Not bad.
One guy.
We can do it.
Go!
First, let's defeat Liu Yao. Then we lay the foundations for our kingdom. Rally your resolve. To battle!
We shall serve as backup.
Tai Shi Ci is an officer to watch out for. The word is that Liu Yao isn't using him to his full potential. This is the weakness that we will exploit. We will attack them not in body, but
The
in
enemy
mind.
officer has been defeated.
Got this.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
You ought to quit charging into things. It's dangerous, no?
Take it!
How's this?
The enemy officer
Better get our
has
pace
been
back.
defeated.
The enemy's assault is relentless. Why won't Lord Liu Yao send more Tai Shi Su out to the front lines?
It seems Liu
The enemy
Yao
officer
does have a plan for Tai Shi Ci, after all.
Let's go.
Holding him back will make their defenses very hard to break. We must dominate the front line to draw out Tai Shi Ci. Focus all our forces on taking enemy bases. Now, advance!
This is it!
I am under strict orders to guard this position, but I refuse to watch any more of my allies fall.
Situation.
Apologize
The
to
enemy
Lord Liu
officer
Yao after the
has
battle.
been defeated.
But right now, we must move swiftly to aid the others.
Watch the master at work.
All my might.
The enemy officer has been defeated. This territory is
We have
ours.
drawn out Tai Shi Ci. Now is our chance to take the critical position he was guarding. We must march swiftly and avoid any unnecessary fighting along the way. Now, advance! Now, advance!
Another one falls behind me.
Take this.
Critical.
One down. Many more to go. Gotta be quicker. I'm sorry. I'm going to withdraw. Time to act. All my might. Time to attack. Time to act.
Bear witness to my proper strategy can overcome any obstacle.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Take this.
such prowess, even from Sun Jian's ranks. I must retreat for now to recover for the next fight.
Watch the master at work.
Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
The besting of Taishi Ci was most impressive. I had not foreseen this, but it matters not. We will continue as planned.
Time to act. Can't believe this. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Solid stratagem, I challenge you to battle.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer.
Now we are ready to execute the plan. Spread rumors among the enemy that Taishi Ci has betrayed them and surrendered to our side. We must take this opportunity to drive a wedge between Liu Yao and Taishi Ci.
Good. The tide flows in our favor. Onward! Press the attack all the way to Liu Yao. Time to advance!
Reporting, my lord! Lord Taishi Ci has betrayed us! He has already surrendered to Sun Jian!
Yes. He could not possibly have been defeated so easily. He was just waiting for the right moment to stab us in the back.
I can't believe it. How could Lord Taishi Ci betray
The
us?
enemy officer has been defeated.
It seems the enemy ranks have fallen into disarray. Taishi Ci must have been a very important figure among their forces.
They've engaged the enemy over there. We're heading to back
The
them
enemy
up.
officer has been defeated. This territory is ours.
But we must stay focused. We can use this advantage to take the remaining enemy bases.
Things don't seem right with the soldiers. Something happened while I was away. Lord Liu Yao safe. I must hurry back to the stronghold.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Liu Yao, Sun Jian's forces are unstoppable. I will defend the stronghold. Please escape while there is still time.
Your ploy. You plan to trick me into opening the gates and welcoming the enemy inside.
Let's go.
We cannot believe a word that comes from the mouth of Taishi Ci. Do not open the gates under any circumstances.
Lord Liu Yao, do you not trust me at my word?
I have no choice. This gate at my back. I will fight them to the last man.
Oh, this is bad. If someone doesn't get here fast, we're done for.
The battle is more intense than I anticipated.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Continue to fight without complaint.
Lord Sun Jian's vigor has the men in high spirits.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
His nature.
This territory.
We've taken over all the bases in this area. Now, we just need to rendezvous with Sun Ci and defeat Liu Yao.
What unbearable circumstances. We cannot afford to incur further losses.
Cannot fail. For the sake of those who believe in me, I am Taishi Ci, as an officer under Lord Liu Yao's command. I have been tasked with guarding these lands.
Almost at our limits.
Come fight me.
Take this. All my might.
has been defeated. Impressive indeed. Ruthless battle fought with all of one's
The enemy
strength.
officer
No cause for
has been
regret.
Looks like I owe you one. Just for today, you'll have a reprieve from my criticism.
You're here. I am thankful for the help.
He has talent, but is not arrogant. No words can break his convictions. Commendable fellow indeed, this Taishi Ci.
Our courage has prevailed. Now onwards to victory! You're a true warrior of the Three Kingdoms!
I shall take you on personally. Ready yourself.
The enemy officer.
Your skills, you're definitely special.
This territory is ours. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Just you wait, Sun Tzu. Your wind will not blow in your favor forever.
Finally defeated Liu Yao. And now,
This is our
yes, it's starting to take shape. A kingdom of our own.
You're not going to restrain me. Why treat a defeated officer in such a way?
Why? Now that's a strange question. It's because you fought for Liu Yao right to the end, regardless of how you were treated by him. I can't bind such an honorable man.
You...
I, for one, admire that kind of mindset, Taishi Ci. And so I want you to join us. I think you could make a strong addition to our forces.
Well, I am impressed. You know, I have met many warriors in my life, but you're the first to come and say something like that to my face. It would be wrong to brush off such an offer. From this moment on, I, Taishi Ci, will serve the Sun clan.
Thanks, Taishi Ci. It's good to have you on board.
Aye. Then if I may, I would like to have an opportunity to prove my loyalty. I want to gather my troops who have dispersed. They are all tough soldiers. I expect they will also be willing to follow someone like yourself.
Is that so? Well, we'll need all the help we can get.
Hold on, Lord Sun Ce. You are placing faith in a man who was an enemy just moments ago. He may use this as an opportunity to escape, or try to drag us into a trap.
Chengpu. He said he's with us. So whoever he served before is irrelevant. He's now our ally, and I don't want to doubt one of my own men.
Sun Ce. I understand that, but Lord Chengpu is right. We don't know what might happen.
Then send some troops along with me to watch over me. I swear that I will not betray Lord Sun Sua's trust. I assure you, I will return here with my troops in tow. Until then, I must ask for your patience.
With Liu Yao having fled, Xia is now ours. But even with our newly acquired base, we're still nothing but a minor force in Jiangdong.
Agreed. Unless we do something, we'll be targeted by the other factions.
Then it's simple. We'll take out all of them. Take their territory, and then continue building up our domain.
We will need a more precise plan than that. How do you propose we defeat them? It appears that the Shan Yue leader, Yan Baihu, considers us a threat, as he has formed an alliance with the governor of Kueiji, Wang Lang.
Do you know who the Shan Yue are? I can tell you about them if you need me to. You seem eager to know. Well, the Shan Yue are a group based in the hills of Yang Province. They've been a nuisance to us for some time, causing trouble, picking fights, things like that.
It is rumored that the governor of Wu, Zhigong, has sought shelter under Yan Baihu. If they joined up with Wang Lang's army, it will be difficult to take them head-on.
Then we should absorb the remnants of Yu Yao's forces before we begin. That way, we can reorganize and strengthen our army.
Momentum is also important, is it not? If we wait too long, they could start attacking us.
Even so, troop numbers are critical. If only we had a way to quickly replenish our losses.
You needn't worry about having to reorganize the remnants. I have returned from my mission. I have gathered my troops and the remnants of Liu Yao's forces. They are now awaiting orders outside the castle. It would be best for you to go and see them for yourselves. In any case, you should be able to mobilize more quickly now.
Thanks, Taishitsu. We owe you for this.
We do need to see how many new troops we have, but I suspect there will be enough for us to launch an attack on Wu. It seems your generosity has benefited us greatly once again.
No, I didn't do anything. This is all thanks to Taishitsu keeping his word. Anyway, there's no time to waste. Let's get ready!
This is quite a view. Care to take a look while we talk for a while? We follow the same man now. Fate works in mysterious ways. To tell you the truth, I'm honestly at a bit of a loss. Everything just feels so right. The sense of unity between soldiers and officers is incredible. But of course, it is Lord Sun Jian who impresses me the most. His unwavering presence is nothing short of extraordinary. The relationship he has with each of his subjects goes beyond the mutual obligations of master and servant. He treats them as friends. Even newcomers like me are held in the same esteem. I am still amazed that such a leader could actually exist. I couldn't agree more. It is Lord Sun Jian's compassion that motivates me to serve. An exceptional master must be rewarded with exceptional service. In this spirit, I foresee many restless days. You're right. Wouldn't want to wear myself out and have my peers take care of me. And thus, we are together now. I'm sure I'll be relying on you again. I may trouble you from time to time, but if you'll allow it, I want you by my side. As a long-time battle companion, I'm looking forward to
I will not be joining the expedition to Wu. Instead, I will be defending Shuang Castle. Take care of Shangshang and everyone else.
Zhou Yu said that the Shang Yue have been acting strangely. I just hope nothing happens.
There is no need to worry. Shuang Castle is far from the front lines. And besides, I have capable bodyguards.
Zhou Tai, take care of Chuen for me.
Understood.
Zhou Tai may be quiet, but he's loyal and an outstanding fighter. No harm will come to me while he's by my side. We will make sure no one is able to attack him from behind, Shangshang. You can focus all your attention on the attack on Wu. All I ask is that you give Sa as much support as you can.
Okay, I will. And I'll be sure to send news of our victory. So please, just be patient.
Lord Zuluan has a discerning.
Time has come for the Sun to rise up again.
Good to have you.
What's this? Why, it's quiz time. Cao Cao. Is that it? Whoa. Whoa. Is that it? Rough. Is that it? Rough. Is that it? Let's go. Now. Rough. Whoa.
Excellent. Let's begin. Now then.
Right.
Now then.
It is I, Sun Jian.
We can do it! This battle will serve as the next step towards establishing our kingdom. Come, let us begin the fight!
Now, do not engage Sun Tzu's men. We need to rendezvous with the main army. Post haste.
The enemy officer
once we join forces.
Sun Tzu, we will never surrender to you. We will take care of Sun Tzu's forces. You lot go on ahead. Join the other units. Yes, sir. Thank you for your help.
The enemy seems to be gathering their forces. We must break through the defense territory to keep them from amassing.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
We've regained our footing. Now, the real fight begins!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. Everyone, now, keep pushing! We must stop them here at all costs! Is that it? Is that it? Is that it? Damn it! Is that it? Die here. Is that it? Retreat! Sun Jian!
Leave Sun Sua's men to us. You carry on to the rendezvous point.
Bastard! The enemy officer has been defeated.
Lord Yen Bai Hu is rallying men together. We will take care of Sun's force.
This territory
You head to the rendezvous
is ours.
Let's go.
The enemy is stronger than they look. We won't last at this rate. Where are those supplies?
Now, that.
I've heard many rumors of you, Sun Tzu, but how strong are you really? Time to put you to the test myself!
Well. Seems you're confident in your abilities.
Do you think you could face Lord Sun Tzu so easily? You will have me to deal with first. Forward march!
Situation.
This territory is ours.
That infested. There's no way.
Dongxi, was it? The thing you'll find out about my men is they live each day doing the impossible. So how about it? Would you join us? We could do the impossible together.
Rooting the enemy. Crazy stuff. I like your style. All right, I'll throw
The
in
enemy
my lot
officer
with
has been defeated.
Let's go.
The enemy is steadily building their numbers. I don't fancy our chances against their entire army. Don't forget those stragglers making their way back
The
to
enemy
the main
officer
force.
has been defeated.
Chase them down!
We've lost a key position. We'll be able to get our supplies through.
Now,
I can't.
The enemy officer has been
They're
defeated.
right where we want them. Send those stones tumbling.
now.
Token of good faith, I'll let you in on a secret. A road connecting the two garrisons to the north. Wang Long and Yen Bai Hu move their troops along that.
This territory,
We take
the
one
enemy
garrison,
officer has been
separate
defeated.
their forces.
Forward march!
Yes! The arrows have stopped! Now we can push on!
Lord Yen Bai Hu, we'll fight too! Just tell us what to do!
Incoming reinforcements. We'll be put on the back foot if they join the enemy.
All right, now is the time. Let's bring the whole army together as one.
On me, warriors! Together, we will destroy the enemy, once and for all! All my life! Well done to
The
you
enemy
all for
officer
making it here.
has been
With our
defeated.
forces combined, no one can match us.
Looking rough.
Take this! Die!
Looks like they pushed down the last boulder. Now is the time to strike.
Take this!
Looking rough.
Good eye!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go!
An army of this size is a comforting sight indeed. Now those invading dogs stand no chance.
Made it this far already. They won't get past me.
I think you're being that easy.
Take this! With all my might.
We We could really do without this kind of trouble. But we have to keep going. Do we push on knowing there will be pain, or avoid danger by going the long way around? What to do?
I never foresaw that they'd make it this far. I shall have to seek aid from Lord Wang Long.
The enemy officer. They will not take root without shedding blood. With this the enemy officer, I will fulfill my duty.
My land. My people.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
It's finally time, brothers. Our dream is so close to being realized.
That it is. But first things first, Shangsha, we must win this battle.
You're a true warrior of the three kingdoms. Take this. Your skills, your depth. The enemy officer has been defeated.
So my life comes to an end. If only the wretched Sun Jian hadn't shown his face.
Officer has been defeated.
We managed to stop them. Now we can focus on the enemy.
This territory is ours. Let's go. Now. Is that it? Is that it? The enemy officer has been defeated.
You've been most fortunate. Don't let up.
Let's go.
Push on.
Okay, let's stop right here. Let's go. Get them while they're off guard.
Fulfill my duty as governor of Kuei Ji. The safety of this land lies in my hands.
Time to end this. No holding back. Give us everything you have.
Officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
Get everything ready. It's time to strike.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
message like they used to. Take this.
Let's get serious. Did I think this day would come?
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Let's go. I'm spent. The defeated must turn tail and flee. This land is yours, Sun Tzu.
From your blood, our nation will be born. Enemy or not, never will I forget those sacrifices. And that is precisely why I shall make it the greatest kingdom to have ever existed.
Sun Tzu, there you are. The feast is missing its hero.
Sorry about that. I've been feeling kind of uneasy. It's taken so long. We lost our father, traveled all over fighting for Yuan Shu, traded the Imperial Seal to get everyone back. And now, at last, we have a place to call home.
Indeed, it has been a long road. But without a doubt, you have done well, Sun Tzu. And yet, this is only the beginning.
You're right. My goal hasn't changed one bit since that day. To live up to my father's ideals, and build a kingdom that can protect our citizens and people across the land. If I'm to succeed, I'll need your continued support, Zhou Yu.
Of course. I'm your right-hand man. No matter which path we take, I'll be there to the end. Let's get back to the feast. I'm sure a single night of fun is within our rights.
Hey, aren't we usually the other way around? Watch me, Father. I'll make it happen.
Business has been good, thanks to all the people coming from the West. I should give them a deal.
Ah, there you are. I've been waiting. It may be a bit sudden, but I hoped we could test each other's mettle. I hoped you might pass by this way, so I settled down for a bit. So, will you take up my challenge? I won't take no for an answer. Wait! You're like a blur. Well, how about this? I'm sorry. Have mercy. I'll get you next time. You must have undergone some intense training. And here I thought you a mere sellsword. Well, you certainly put me in my place. And now see why my father insisted I fight you. But I'm forgetting my manners. I'm Ling Tong, son of Ling Cao, a vassal of Lord Sun Tzu. Really? Despite my brazenness? You are most tolerant. Now, I suppose you're wondering why I'm here. The other day, my father and I rode out to hunt for bandits, and I admit, I became rather carried away. Yet, I refused to admit any mistakes, and kept talking back to my father. He didn't even scold me for my arrogance. Instead, he told me that I was just a fledgling without sharp talons or keen eyes necessary to truly see the battlefield. Then he said that only once I had both would I come to understand just how little I knew before. Well, he was right, of course. I understand that well enough now. You don't seem to need to learn anything, Bo, but I'm grateful we've had this talk. I suppose I'd better go apologize to Father. Until next time, I promise not to bore you with my troubles.
They say the Sun family...
Sorry for inviting myself in so suddenly in the middle of the night. I know I cut an intimidating figure. You mean others do the same? You must be popular. I intended to drink myself into oblivion. I stepped out into the night, and then who came to mind but you? I realized I needed to thank you. And I thought, what better time than now? Aren't you interested in knowing what for? The reason I wanted to thank you was for your decision to support Lord Sun Sa. It was as if a great weight was lifted from my shoulders. I knew I could rely on you to do the job as well as I would. I never thought I'd find someone who could. With you at his side, I could rest easy, knowing that I would not be missed. Of course not. But in all seriousness, it was my failures that led to Lord Sun Jian's. I will give everything I have to make up for what happened. You would not say that if you knew the whole tale. Apparently, my father was once governor of Nanyang. When I was young and poor, I dreamed of rising to the same position. I lived like a pauper, worked myself to the bone, and eventually came to be Lord Sun Jian's vassal. He was a wise and benevolent leader, and a great warrior. I respected him greatly. That was enough for me. I was satisfied, but in that moment, the darkness inside my heart gripped me, slowed me down. The anguish is always worse on quiet nights like this. That's when I start to wonder if I am just a traitor draped in the skin of a loyal servant. I came here seeking comfort, yet I had little hope I would actually find it. But enough of my self-pitying drivel. Tell me about you. The night is young, and much of...
I ran into Lord Guy outside.
I was hoping to find you. I've been meaning to talk to you. Well, there's something I've been wondering about you. It's good that Sun Tzu has been able to show his true strength, but it means we've been even busier than usual. We've been so rushed that I haven't had a chance to talk to you. Did you know that people have started calling you my shadow? It's because you help from the side, aiding Sun Tzu and contributing to our victories in ways people can't see. We really appreciate it. You're helping us go places we wouldn't be able to go otherwise. How could I be? I'm just grateful to have someone with your skills on our side. A guardian of peace. Once I found out who you were, it all started to make sense. I did a lot of research after Lord Sun Jian left us. Your actions and characteristics bear a close resemblance to those of a legendary group, you see. Do forgive me. Prying into your affairs, and then asking you to lend us your aid, like this. Despite having lost your memories, you have obviously retained the skills you developed. Now, well, my curiosity about you, how do those eyes of yours read the wind? I would like to hear more in the coming days. I, too, am well aware that I mustn't...
We too serve as the fangs and claws of the tiger. You do well to remember that.
Lord Zuluan has it.
Hello there.
How much encouragement people have gained from ladies.
Hello. Time to...
My brother's resourcefulness never ceases to amaze me. His decision to give up the Imperial Seal and declare independence was bold. The momentum has brought us the power to build our own kingdom. He's just like Father was before he died. No, his deeds go beyond even that. That is certainly so. You and everyone else in Wu have provided indispensable aid. Please, allow me to express my gratitude as well. Perhaps it is presumptuous of me, but I thank you on behalf of the entire Sun family. Good. You are a great officer of Wu. I wanted to let you know how much you are appreciated. But looking on it now, my brother has gotten so far ahead of... I had hoped that one day I would catch up to him. But at this rate, if I am to support my brother, I must aim higher and higher so that I may stand on the same ground as he does. Whenever I talk to you, I start to realize how I should be living my life. It's something in your eyes that guides what should I do with my life going forward. I feel like it hasn't been long since my brother first dashed into the fray. He will achieve even greater glory if I follow in his footsteps. I too will get to see the vastness. I want you with us every step of the way. When my brother rules the land, I want to gaze upon its splendor with you by our side. I have a favor to ask. I want you to help me train. I've realized I need to become stronger. I am willing to start right away, but I know you're busy. I think you may have heard already that Shan Yue attacked while I was at Shuan Castle. It was nothing unexpected, and we were fully prepared to fend. They used some kind of strange magic and overwhelmed us. I would have been killed if not for Jotai, who sustained a great number of injuries while we were not sure if he'd make it. But a man named Yuan Hua saved his life. I believe he's your acquaintance? Please, give him... In truth, I feel disgusted with myself. Safe within the castle with my bodyguards. He has told me to not worry about it. I consider myself fortunate to have met such a noble man. On the other hand, I am weak. A coward. I must become strong, like Sa, and repay my debt to Jotai and the others. I will need to train both my body and my mind. Everyone trusts you. So I believe you'll be the ideal...
Some days ago, His Majesty issued a decree. Sun Ce is to become governor of Kuai-ji, and slay Yuan Shu, who has dared to proclaim himself emperor.
It's almost unbelievable that he would declare himself emperor. His Majesty must be extremely displeased.
That may be so, but since it is Cao Cao who controls the emperor, this is essentially an order from him.
In any case, this is an opportunity for us to get even. Isn't that right, brother?
Well, yes.
What's wrong?
I mean, it's true that he worked us to the bone, but we've also known each other for years. I can't help but think I could have stopped him from making such a foolish decision.
There is no use getting sentimental, Sun Ce. Do you really think Yuan Shu would have heeded your warnings?
No, I suppose he wouldn't have. Maybe this was inevitable. Either way, it's too late now. We will have to put an end to his delusions. Sounds like the governor here's earned a fair share.
Lord Sun Ce, there you are. Allow me to thank you for heeding the call.
We also have a score to settle with Yuan Shu. The Emperor's order was a blessing, if anything. We know exactly how he operates, and exactly how to counter him.
That is reassuring. It feels as if I'm talking to Lord Sun Jian himself.
Your father was by our side when we fought to put down the Yellow Turban Rebellion and slay Dong Zhuo. We saw for ourselves why he was known as the Tiger of Jiangdong. I hope to see you match your father in battle.
Yuan Shu's army is nothing but a swarm of pests. Your assistance will not be required.
You think you'll outperform us, do you? We'll see about that.
Liu Bei, I see no purpose to this meeting. I'm going to tend to red hair.
You've got some unique acquaintances, don't you?
He may be a little uncouth, but I think he's a dependable ally.
Well, look at you. You've made some strides since we last met.
So you are serving under Lord Sun Ce now. It is good to know that you have found a worthy lord.
It's not like we parted for good. And besides, it's the path you decided on. Be proud of it.
We may walk separate paths, but our hearts remain unchanged. Let us go forth to realize what each of us believes in.
But looking at who's here, it reminds me of the times we fought Zhang Jiao and Dong Zhuo.
Our brother, Lord Cao Cao, and Lord Sun Jian's successor, Lord Sun Ce. Indeed, it does take me back to those days. Once again, the fiercest warriors of these dark times have gathered. Yuan Shu will be no more.
Let's begin. Now then.
can do... Advance! We will attack Cao Cao from the east! Justice is on our side! Everyone, advance! Now! Shu, the self-proclaimed emperor is nothing but a fool. I shall have to stop him myself.
The enemy officer has been defeated. Attempt to infiltrate the castle by scaling the walls.
This
push forward.
Is ours.
Cut a path through the enemy.
Let's go.
Head-on attack. Show you just how futile such a move is!
We should use the ram to break the gates. And I rely on you to advance the front line. Clear a path for it.
Concentrate. How graceful you were.
The enemy officer.
I can't help but gaze at your feet.
Oh my God!
Looking rough. Every victory serves to make me that much stronger.
Things are proceeding favorably. Let's keep up the pressure.
Dare bare your fangs at Lord Yuan Shu? Ingrate! You shall pay for your indiscretion!
Indeed.
Begin the advance! There we go!
Speed in numbers. We'll just have to cut down every foe that stands before us.
There is no need to assist, Cao Cao. I shall crush any enemy who comes our way.
Take fabled Imperial seals in my grasp. As
the enemy
such,
officer
I am your
has been
emperor,
defeated.
ruler of this land.
There we go!
Time to go on the offensive. Get ready, everyone!
Easy!
This is a ferocious tune indeed. All my might.
Can't believe this.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Ladders have been secured to the castle walls. Come, let us take the ramparts.
Take as many comrades as you wish. You shall not enter the castle. Not while I'm around.
Now's our chance. Let's get ready.
Draws here.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
All my might.
We have finally latched onto Cao Cao's ramparts. Come, the soldiers of Wu. Take heart and sweep the enemy off the walls.
The enemy is on the back foot. Break them here. Keep pushing them back.
Take this! You may have scaled the walls, but we shall not let you run amok in the castle!
Go on.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
Get ready now. Give it all you got.
Looking rough. Looking rough.
I have defeated the enemy officer.
Take that. Looking rough.
One down! Many more to go! Take this!
Good eye. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Stop them after all.
Let's go. Now,
Attacks from the rampart should abate here. Come, let us advance the front line.
What? The enemy has breached the castle walls? Take this. It's time for you to fulfill your duty as my personal guard. Engage these insolent curs who would harm your emperor.
the enemy officer has been defeated.
It's the Emperor! Protect him, even if it costs us our lives! Oh, my life! I can't believe this!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
The numbers alone should have secured our victory!
Let's go. Tide is turning in our favor. Increase the pace and press the attack.
Behold, the majesty of a true warrior!
He's making quick work of our forces. That Liu Bei truly is incredible.
Damn it. I cannot hold out any longer. I have failed in my duties.
Time to advance!
With this, the enemy assault should wane. Now's our chance. Press the attack! Now! All right. The siege tower has reached the walls. Now, we can storm the castle. Come! Stalwart heroes of Oud! Now is our time to take the castle!
Time to advance!
The time is right. Concur. This battle should have been ours for the taking.
Another victim has fallen before me. The tide is in our favor.
The enemy officer
Keep
has
up
been
the
defeated.
momentum.
I've been waiting for this.
Oh, so you've done it then.
Let's go.
True warrior of the Three Kingdoms.
I foresaw this victory before it even happened!
Let's go. Now.
The gates! We won't be able to hold out much longer!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Bring glory to our forces! All my might! Bring glory to our forces!
Excellent. Broken through the gate. Invade the castle. Bring Yuan Shu's
The
head.
enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer has been defeated.
Okay, let's stop right here.
Let's go.
Victory before it even happened!
Situation.
The enemy officer has been defeated. The enemy officer
There's a lot I can learn from you.
Can anybody provide me with a decent challenge?
We'll wait here until the time is right.
Now. enemy officer has been defeated.
Incredible feat.
The enemy officer
You shine like a beacon for the others.
Our spirit has reached its apex. Nothing can make me prouder or more grateful. We mustn't get ahead of the pack. We shall hold off here.
Don't hesitate. This is the time. Charge! I shall scatter them to the four winds!
Our strength is unrivaled! Show them what we're made of! My glorious heroes! Come with me! Fight alongside me!
Yuan Shu has an odd intensity. Whenever he makes a move, something is bound to happen.
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Something is amiss. Only we could strike at him directly.
Wretched pests! You would dare hinder the Emperor? Damn it all! Leave me no choice! I must retreat! Someone attend to me!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
Not done yet! Regroup at once!
You've got some fight left in you? Very well. I shall accompany you till the end.
None other could accomplish such feats. Continue to perform in this manner. An impressive display. One suitable for a true warrior of the three kingdoms.
Raise your lucky stone! Take this! All my might! To my knees!
The enemy officer has been defeated.
I cannot accept this. I won't. As long as I possess the Imperial Seal. Let's go. I am the Emperor.
The Imperial Seal holds neither power nor value. How ironic, Yuan Shu, for it is you who have shown me this. I shall go on ahead on my own 2 feet, together with my comrades.
An impressive display, worthy of Lord Sun Jian.
It was an honor. Is that the proper response? But really, I was given the title of governor, and this was the least I could do.
Yes, about that. His Majesty is considering giving you the title of the general who attacks rebels, and making you the Marquis of Wu.
Wait, you're serious?
Very much so. It is His Majesty's wish that you administer Jiangdong. You would not dare to refuse this offer, would you?
Of course not. I gladly accept. Please express my gratitude to His Majesty.
Very well. I shall do so. I look forward to seeing even more feats worthy of your lineage, little conqueror.
Little conqueror.
I wonder how long it's been since we've last had a drink.
Not so long, I imagine. Though it certainly does feel like it.
Things had been quite busy, to be sure. We have witnessed the end of an era in Jiangdong, with Lord Xuan Su taking over from Yuan Shu. They are two completely different men. Yuan Shu would never have been an emperor worthy of the name. And yet, I called him my lord, only for a short time. But still, perhaps I too am unworthy. Unworthy of serving Lord Xuan Su.
I've heard that you often rebuked Yuan Shu for his despotism. And, in the end, you abandoned him completely. You've shown you can be trusted.
Lord Zhou Yu.
Now that Sun Ce is the Marquis of Wu, we are becoming even busier. And, in all honesty, it's getting to be a bit too much. Having your help would make things easier, Lu Su.
Haha. Your persuasive words have worked better than any cup of liquor. And now, I cannot refuse.
Lu Su. Ah, you're just the man I wanted to see. Allow me to introduce Lu Su. He will be fighting alongside us.
I am glad to be in your company.
He is. Lu Su took care of me while I was at...
Took care of you? Not at all. I gave you a single storage.
And the food stored in there saved the lives of many. I've trusted him ever since, and we have become close friends.
So then, what do we need to focus on at the moment?
Our territory has spread as rapidly as the rays of the rising sun. As a result...
Of course. One is often at the most vulnerable when things are going well. I should be able to help you on that front. I shall serve as your arms and legs as we pave the way for Lord Xuan Su's road to conquest.